A very warm good morning to all the participants, our principal, Dr. Sanjay Mishra sir, our speaker of the day, who was a former police commissioner of Mumbai and retired as a director general of police, Mr. D. Shivanandan sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank
All
you.
my fellow colleagues and my dear students. I, Assistant Professor Neha Kulkarni from BSc CS Department, welcomes you all on this virtual platform on behalf of Sri L.R. Tiwari Degree College of Arts, Commerce and Science. I am very grateful to the PCGT Trust for arranging this session on cybersecurity awareness organized by Department of BSc IT and CS of Sri L.R. Tiwari Degree College. Before I invite our honorable guest, I would like to introduce today's topic in short. In today's world, ICT and particularly internet have become common denominator for all the socio-economic development. They represent foundation for the prosperity, growth of the country. However, more digitalized we and connected to the economy, the more impact it becomes to secure system in this cyberspace. Cybersecurity has never more crucial than today because the daily reported thousands of cyber skill attacks. Younger group who is constant user of the internet and spending most of their time on the social media needs to be more informed about the dark side of the internet and about the preventive measures to protect themselves, their loved ones from these cyber criminals. One should be well aware about the misuse of their personal images, their personal information, and other sensitive data on the social networking platform. Our honorable guest will guide you on this crucial topic as he has the vast experience in this field. So without wasting much time, I would like to introduce PCGT through Saili ma'am. So over to you, Saili ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Saili Kadam, the Program Manager of PCGT. I would like to introduce PCGT, Public Concern for Governance Trust. It is a registered trust founded in 2002 by Mr. Julio Ribeiro, Dr. R.K. Anand, and late Mr. B.G. Deshmukh to increase public participation and activism towards creating a more transparent and efficient governance system. In order to sensitize and mentor the youth in ethical values with an emphasis on good governance, PCGT started the Youth for Governance program in the year 2012 and the leadership projects under the YFG. In the year 2019, PCGT also works on RTI awareness and training as well as imparting values in school students through Kuchor program. I'd like to introduce our chairman, Mr. VP Raja. He is the chairman and an IS retired officer. Mr. Julio Ribeiro, Chairman Emeritus and of PCGT and IPS retired. For more information, you can kindly visit pcgt.org. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request Assistant Professor Manisha Kashid ma'am to give formal introduction of the guest. Over to you, Manisha ma'am. Hello, sorry. Good morning, everyone. I am Manisha Kashid, Assistant Professor in BSc IT Department of Sri L.R. Tiwari Degree College of Arts and Commerce and Science. It's my privilege to introduce our chief guest, speaker of today's webinar on cybersecurity awareness organized by our BSc IT and CS department. Sir is one of the India's most well-known and highly regarded IPS officer. Shri D. Shivanandan sir joined the Indian Police Service in 1976 and prior to that he worked as a professor of economics in the University of Madras for 3 years. In the state of Maharashtra, he retired as the Director General of Police in 2011 and prior to that he worked as a Commissioner of Police of Mumbai, Thane and Nagpur cities for 6 years. He worked in the IB for 6 years and the Crime Branch of Mumbai City Police for another 6 years. He also worked as a DY IGP of Nagpur Range for 3 years and as a Joint Director of CBI West Zone for 3 years. He also worked as SP of 2 districts and DCP of Pune City twice. After retirement, he worked as a member in Naresh Chandra Special Task Force NSCS PMO for 1 year and 3 years as a strategic. Now he runs an NGO called Mumbai Roti Bank feeding for the poor and hungry people. Okay. During tenure, he come to contact with police. Now, I would like to request Dr. Sanjay Mishra, sir, in charge principal of Shri LR Tiwari for his word of wisdom. Sir, please guide and over to you, sir.
Just a minute. Thank you very much, Professor Neha Kulkarni and Assistant Professor Manisha Kashid. First of all, very good morning to each and everyone present here on the virtual platform of Shri LR Tiwari Degree College, which is a constituent unit of Rahul Education. And a warm welcome around to D. Shivanandan sir, the former Commissioner of Police, retired as the DIG. A warm welcome to you, sir. Namaskara, sir. Namaskar. Um, Sir, I would like to first give you the brief about our group. So basically, when we are talking about, we are a constituent unit of Rahul Education. And sir, Rahul Education comprises of more than 60 educational institutions. Right from the pre-primary to the PG level, we are having 19 state board schools, CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE school. And in the higher education, we are having nine junior colleges. We are having 2 degree college, engineering college, law college, architecture college, polytechnic college, D.Ed, B.Ed, M.Ed college. So, sir, this is a big umbrella. Under this particular big umbrella, we are one of the constituent unit. And sir, talking about my college, we have started up this college, Shri LR Tiwari Degree College of Arts, Commerce and Science, in the year 2018. And this is the 5th year of the college. And sir, we are having near about 1,700 students in the degree college, and we are having 2,200 students in the junior college. So nearly 3,000 and about 3,500 students we are having in the junior and in the degree college. When the IT in charge, Shiti Jha sir, and CS in charge, Neha Kulkarni madam, when they approached me in regards to organizing a cyber security cyber security webinar or a seminar. So I told like I need around a speaker who has really dealt up around with such type of issues and such type of problem. And we are very much fortunate to have you on this platform, sir, because I know in the span of that 35, 36 years of your working around with the government, working around at the highest of the positions, you might have come across with n number of such type of cases. And I am very much sanguine, sir, that you sharing around your experience with the students on this virtual platform will really help the students in understanding what do you mean by cyber security and how different types of threats which are there in the which we come across in our day-to-day life. They would be able to understand all this thing, and they would be able to safeguard their own self as well as their family members from the cyber threats. Now basically, when we talk about cyber security, it generally consists of technologies, the processes, the control designs to protect the system, network, programs, devices, as well as the data from the cyber attack. Now, see, we all are aware about the Trojan horses. We are about the malware. We are about the phishing. All these type of things are happening around across the world. See, when the world went around digitalized, with the digitalization, our work became much more easier. We were able to connect around with people across the world. But along with that came the challenges and the threat. And these challenges and threats are from the people who are the hackers. And there are a lot of organizations who always keep on trying to breach around the securities and try to gain lot of money, gain lot of some of the other kind of disturbance what they create around in the smooth functioning of the government as well. We had lot of trojans and the malwares, the phishing, the whale fishing, all such type of problems we had faced around all such type of things in the past also. One of the survey which nothing just states that Indian government, there was a survey which was been conducted by Briefer Center National Cyber Power, that there is an index of 2020 which just talks about, and that is something among the 30 countries of the world, and it just talks about that India needs to gear up with the cyber intelligence to protect themselves from the cyber attacks. So India ranks around 15th in that particular position. So we all need to work around together, and we all need to understand it, how important the security is when we are on the digital platform, and to understand from the common man's perspective. Common man is not aware about the technology. He's not aware about the processes. What he's simply aware about is that how to use around the internet, how to use around the thing. And over there only, because of this reason only, there are people who just try to create problem and try to give lot of problems and issues around to the common man. Basically what we do around, because of digitalization, we do not visit the banks nowadays. Everything is around through the help of the Paytm or through the help of the Google, we make the payments. But we have seen that every day there are more than 500 to 1,000 cases which come to Maharashtra police for regarding the cyber attacks. And I believe around this number is increasing day by day. I am very much sure, I am very much sanguine that as sir is there with us, he is going to guide us in much more better manner, and he would explain us with various types of examples which has come across in during his tenure. And he would also take around the questions from the students as well as from the faculty members to make them aware about like what exactly, in what manner we can safeguard ourselves on the digital platform. So not taking much of the time, thank you very much, and over to the organizers, Neha Kulkarni.
Thank you, sir. Your word always motivate us to arrange this type of sessions. Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now I would like to inform all the students that there will be question and answer round at the end of the session. So if you have any doubt, any queries regarding to cyber security, regarding to uses of the internet, regarding to use of the social networking media before putting your photographs, your personal information on the internet, what all the precautionary measures you have to take. Any question related to this topic, you can ask, sir, by putting the question in the chat box. Now I hand over the platform to Mr. D. Shivanandan, sir. Thank you so much, sir. You can carry on this session.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, Dr. Sanjay Mishra, and good morning, Professor Neha ji and Manisha ji and Saili madam. She is my boss, and Kashmira also is my boss. Kashmira works with the Roti Bank as my boss, and Saili works in the PCGT. What Saili forgot to mention is that I am also a humble trustee in the PCGT. Saili, kindly write down next time you say that not only Mr. Ribeiro and Raja are there, I am also there as the trustee. That's why I'm talking to you, all of you people. Thank you, Saili, for forgetting that I am a trustee there. So with that, I would say that Dr. Sanjay Mishra, your words were really encapsulating the whole problem in few lines. You have done a wonderful job. Almost you have done my job of educating and bringing awareness to them. Now I'll take about 50 minutes or more. Then we can, if you have all time, patience, they can ask questions. Otherwise, we can look forward to a good lunch later. I would definitely come there and visit your college, sir. I have been a professor in 1974-76. So I run to each invitation. But today, when Saili said I must go to this college in Mira Road, I said, I burst into tears. I begged her, please don't ask me to go all the way there because my whole day is gone. So I got some better things to do. So I would come. Definitely,
yes, sir, sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Only the geography saw to it that I didn't come. I look forward to coming. Now, coming to the subject, sir, can Kashmira start this thing? Until she starts, I would like to say that the only key for safeguarding ourselves is awareness. The cyber criminals or other criminals are always 3 or 4 steps ahead of the government and various other organizations. I am the one who had created the first cyber crime cell in the country in the year 1998 in Mumbai. And the then Deputy CM Shri Bhujbal came and inaugurated it with lot of big fanfare. And then all other things started and things are going ahead. As on today, please do not believe neither the government of India or government of Maharashtra or the police have the wherewithal, the resources to fight against the onslaught against India by the Chinese in IT army or the Pakistani or the Iranian or various other countries which are inimical. Then you are in a opium eater's paradise. Because they spend lots of money to specialize in attacking our vital organizations like banking and various other things. And when the individuals like you and me are getting attacked, they are not China or anybody, because they don't care a damn about you and me. But our own enemies here in the country, like people like in Jamtara. If you have all seen a Netflix series called Jamtara, that gives full details. And those guys don't know who they are talking to. They call me also and start threatening me. I tell them later that I am the one who will send you up straight away and you will get a bullet on your head, and they stop it. But people start threatening, coercing, and cajoling, or showing certain amount of greed and lust. Lust also. Lust means they take people in sex talk and make people, please go into silent. Hello, everyone to go on mute, please. Everyone should go on mute. If you want to speak, you can speak always. I'll stop.
Yes, sir. Everyone is on.
Go on mute, please. Okay. So they use this common greed, that is for easy money, and lust, desire for sex, free sex particularly. Of course, they go into paid sex and then they extort money. It is called sextortion. An IAS officer, a retired IAS officer, is a friend of mine. In fact, he is a batchmate of mine, means 71 years old, got into this, and he came running to me because they are threatening him with dire consequences. So that is the, I mean, they took his pictures in nude. So you can imagine an IAS officer of 71 years can do that. Youngsters can also get into that. So my advice to all of you to start with is that nobody is dying to give you 200 crores or $200 million and all, nothing doing. Your father-in-law also, when you grow big and marry, will not give you that much of money. So why should a criminal of Jamtara give? He doesn't have anything himself. So don't fall for anything free. And Indians are in the habit of falling for free lunch all the time. And you open your mouth and they put a hook and take you to Timbuktu. That's what is happening. Second is you open your clothes because you think some free sex is nice, but then you lose 10, 20, 30 lakhs of rupees. That's what is happening to a friend of mine in the IAS who's 70. He is ashamed to go to police because he is worried about his izzat. With that, I will say, let me go to the presentation. Kashmira, go to the next one. Kashmira, can I say next? Kashmira, we are not moving. Yes. So this is the most dangerous criminal you will all ever face in your career. Whatever career you people are planning to do, you will face, this is what you will face. And he will be a faceless person. And criminals are the first to adopt new technology. In this, the best part is no criminal need to be present in the scene of crime. Like if I want to murder you, I'll have to come to your place and murder you with a bullet or a knife or anything like that. But if I do a cyber murder, I can do from long distance. How to do a cyber murder? I will tell later if anybody is asking a question. You want to do a cyber murder? I'll teach you that. But go next, go next. So in a minute's time in internet in 2022, this is what is happening. Frantic activities are happening. This is all in the open space. That is not the deep surface. And these are all in the open activities. Look at that. Everything is in millions. If you can see, everybody is active. I'll show you only a few things in the next two slides. Go to the next one. So here we can see how in the year March 24, internet penetration, that is the mobile phones and other internet connectivity used to be how much, and now it is how much? That is 83.37 percentage of people of 140 crores are having internet connectivity. Earlier it was 25.15 and it has become 3 times more. This must be one of the countries where this is crores, not percentage. To 25.15 crore of people had it. Now 83 crore, that is more than half of the population have internet connection. In fact, more people have double mobile phones. And that is how India has picked up in the, we are already selling 5G. And then we are going to get into 5G means more and more problem for people like us, because the uninitiated will get skinned alive. I must say that. Next one. So here in the minutes time, 575,000 tweets are sent every minute. Every minute, mind you, in 60 seconds, this is what is happening. Next one. 3 snaps are created every day. 3 billion snaps are created every day. Next one. 66,000 photos and videos are shared on the Instagram each minute. Each minute, that is every 60 seconds. In India, we are talking about. And 510,000 comments are posted on Facebook every minute. Facebook is one where you are all active. Go forward. 20.8 thousand people are active on the LinkedIn each minute. Fortunately, unfortunately, neither I am in the LinkedIn nor in the Facebook. So I don't waste time. I request all the young people, focus on your studies. Do not get into Facebook culture. You'll be only pouting your lips and you'll be losing marks in the exam. So all that you can do later when you become a cinema actor or a cinema actress. But as of now, I request all of you, because from the Facebook or the LinkedIn link, anybody can put up an entire profile of you and loot your house, take away property from your house. How is it happening? For example, if you put up a car, you stand in front of your car or your father's car and click a picture and post in Facebook, I can give you your entire history, your entire family history. Where do you live? What is your phone? What do you do? Where is your father is working? What is the bank account? Everything can be constructed. And people are doing full-time job. So when you go to Facebook, conceal as much as possible, and if possible, stay away from Facebook. You can look at others, but you don't go and put your own beechcraft and other kind of things, you know. What do you do in the beach or what do you do in a restaurant and things like that? You stay away from that for your own welfare. Next one. Dr. Sanjay Mishra very kindly mentioned this, that until June 2022, 6,74,021 cyber attacks happened here in India, and most of them 8.6 crore attempts were thwarted by Kaspersky in India. 8.6 crores. I am repeating again. Later we may see that in the slides. So be careful. People are targeting. Even Narendra Modi's tweet was hacked. Or NDA, CBI, Maharashtra Police, DG of Maharashtra, everything is under attack. Next one. 87 million data breaches in India had happened in 2021. That is 1 year before. In 22, it is going to be more, not less, because not that we are careful, it is not going to reduce. And I want to tell all the young people who are listening, there are 26 people or 28 people. I tell you, securing data is going to be one of the biggest job opportunities for you people. The total money available for doing data theft prevention is $170 billion in the world in 2022. In 2023, it is going to grow more. $170 billion is there in the offing for people who are willing to do data protection job. Next one. So here in the international level, it attacks cybercrime. For example, your Russia-Ukraine war is happening only on the cyber area. They are buying small drones from Turkey by thousands, and they are wreaking havoc on the tanks, thousands of tanks of Russia. So cyber terrorism is being used by all the international terrorist groups. There is deliberate and anonymous use of ICTs for attack on critical infrastructure like nuclear plants or water supply agencies or the power supply agencies and others. Money laundering, online sale of narcotic drugs and wildlife products are available in the deep web area, a dark web area, not deep web area, dark web area. And the absence of international mechanism for helping each other makes the life of the cyber criminal very easy, because no extradition is possible. In Mumbai, if any CEO's data has been frozen and they're asking for money, if you go to police, they say we have to go to Russia. Russian connection has to be created through the External Affairs Ministry, and then only things can happen. It will take 2 years by the time what will be happening to the CEO and his data. Next one. At the national level, cyber terrorism, we are also victims of that. Pakistan also is a victim. And for example, Pakistan is sending lots and lots of drones with weapons and drugs to Punjab. Attack on critical infrastructure, DDoS is denial of service by attacking multiple million times. Cyber hackers are active. That is called hacktivism. Website intrusion and malware propagation. For example, your Pegasus, which the government of India bought from Israel, from a company called NSO, is the malware propagation. So malicious code and spread of botnets is done by youngsters who are as young as 5 years to 8 years. Be careful about that. This bot is robot is bot. So this is done by young people for the heck of it or the fun of it, or they can later become serious criminals also. Cyber pornography is a very serious issue facing the youngsters as well as the old people. And keeping anybody's nude picture is not a crime, but definitely it is a crime if it happens to be a child's picture. Anybody will be picked up for under POCSO. That will be a very draconian law. Anybody can go to 7 years to 10 years for that. Scanning and probing, cyber espionage. You know, espionage is spying. Next one. Organization is like a college or a corporate office is organization. Website intrusion, I told you NDA, CBI, they are all victims of that. Defacing, even Narendra Modi's website and other places. Domain stalking, malicious code, cyber espionage, and targeted attacks, advanced persistent threats, data theft, and insider threats. If you can take a screenshot, then you can find out what is all the details about that. But I have explained so far, so I'm jumping that. About individual, next one. Individual level, you could be terrorized with cyber instruments or cyber tools. Abuse through social networking site, that is what Dr. Tiwari mentioned about it. All that LinkedIn and this one, that one, tweet and trolling and all that. I request all of you to read a book called I Am a Troll by Swati Chaturvedi. That's a wonderful book you should all read about. Identity theft, already our Aadhaar card has been stolen, database has been stolen. So 1 billion people's identity is available with the people. Selectively, they can target anybody. Financial scams like data manipulation and various other things are happening. Social engineering like phishing, wishing and other things are all happening. Abuse through emails, that is lottery, Ponzi scheme, pyramid scheme, Nigerian scams. These are all like offering you money, like Coca-Cola and Reader's Digest wanting to giving you 200 crores of rupees and things like that. These all will come under this lottery or Ponzi or pyramid or Nigerian, or even job offer. Like big companies like Reserve Bank of India or TCS or Infosys, they all offer their jobs, but actually they are all scamsters. They are not the companies. People fall for it and pay 40,000, 50,000 rupees and lose the money. So be careful about all those things. Next one. So 88% of organizations, that is corporates worldwide, experience spear phishing attempts in 2019. What is spear phishing? It is just using a spear to just put it in the water and a fish will come. That is the kind of thing they do, attempt in the cyber area. The information is from Proofpoint. 68% of business leaders feel their cybersecurity risks are increasing every year. I mentioned about 670,000 earlier. So 66% of business leaders are afraid of that. Next one. So on an average, only 5% of companies' folders are properly protected. Now, how do you read it? You don't run companies, but you will be running companies one day. That means 95% of company folders are open, available for hacking. So the first line, you read it ulta. 5% are protected, but 95% are open. So you go there, walk into the cloud and take away the information of all the companies. So 95% of cybersecurity breaches are caused by human error. Please remember this. If you remember only one slide and this slide, you have learned everything. Most of the computers are safe, my dear young friends. Many people, millions of people cannot breach a computer if you have a strong password, 10 digits or 12 digits or 50 digits. If you have, nobody can breach your password. But you giving away your password to anybody, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or anybody, they can breach it by sharing it with somebody else. It is happening in the companies. The employee who leaves the job, his password is not neutralized faster, or anybody being friendly with somebody shares the password. So all those things, that is the kind of breaches which the company, so that amounts to 95%. So you have to be careful with your human beings not violating the code of conduct. And that's what you should all follow. Next one. So the worldwide information security market is forecast to be, this is what I mentioned earlier, that your data security area is offering you a price of $170.4 billion. It is too much of money. So I request all of you, while studying arts, commerce, engineering, whatever you are doing, please learn about coding, learn about data security and various other things. There is a thriving job market open for you. Data breaches exposed 36 billion records in the first half of 2020. 2020 is talking about 200 years before, actually. Even though it is 2 years, the science and technology development shows that 2020 was a very backward area. So now it will be much more. Next one. So the top malicious email attachment which you people, if you are getting any ending with .doc document or ending with .dot, then it is 37% attempt to maliciously introduce malware in your system and hack it. The next highest is 20%, that is anything ending with .executive. That is the Symantec has told us this. So we better be careful about opening any email with attachment. If it is coming from unknown source or a known source with a small variation in their email ID, look for it and then do not open it, delete it. 86% of breaches were financially motivated. Means people want to make money, like Jamtara. 10% were motivated by taking away information. Espionage means information is money, knowledge is money, knowledge is power. That's it. Next one. So financial loss due to cyber crimes, you can see in crores. In 1920, how much was involved, extent of loss and the amount involved, and it is increasing. It is increasing. Next one. So this jump this. Go to the next one. So you can see lots and lots of people are using every day. I just took about yesterday day for yesterday's newspaper, and a fake hotel website, electricity bill threatening, and various other things people come. Even army personnel with fake ID card are used, not army personnel, but somebody fake guys with army cards also come and threaten people and take away money. So be careful about anybody cajoling you or threatening you, both. Next. So cyber harassment cases are seeing upswing in the pandemic time because of the psychological impact. People were staying away from companies and other places. So psychologically they were affected. So cyberbullying was going about more and more, and harassing women and various other things. Next one. So here, 3 senior citizens were totally, they lost in one day 4.5 lakhs of rupees or 4.25 lakhs of rupees because they were offered KYC, that is know your customer scam. Next one. But these 3 citizens are living in different 3 places. Youngsters like you staying in Dehradun, Assam and in Delhi had started selling 63 reputed Muslim women in the website, and it is meant for humiliation basically. So the Mumbai police registered a case under various sections which are shown on the screen, and they went and traced them and arrested them. The kind of deals they did earlier, again humiliating Muslim community, happened by another malicious deal called Sully deals. And that one was not investigated properly. So they came to this next one, bully buy. So that Mumbai police have gone all over this place and they arrested them. That's a good job they have done. Next one. So here, I mentioned earlier, the fraudster automation will rapidly accelerate, turning newbies into experts instantly. Who are the newbies? Newbies are the 10-year-old, 12-year-old, 14-year-old, or even people like you. They are called newbies. They are becoming experts instantly in doing what? In creating OTP bots. Means I create your OTP and I get your OTP, not you. And I take away your money from your bank account. That's a fantastic thing. Account opening bots. We open account in your name, your money, and we take it away because whenever I draw money from that account, from your account, I get the OTP, I get the information, I get the alert. You don't get that. Loan application bots, credential stuffing bots, social engineering bots, all these are created by the youngsters who are new to the profession of stealing money, newbie. Next one. So here, if a young boy like you, like all of you, 26 of you, minus the professors, want to shut down a government from the basement, it can be done. You can steal money without touching the crime scene. I mentioned about this earlier. You can control and crash anybody else's car, which is the most expensive car, a BMW or a Mercedes-Benz, because they are all computer-operated cars. You can rob a bank of billions of rupees in a minute time. It doesn't happen in a minute. It happens in 6 months' time. But somebody who has done that, that is the Bank of Bangladesh. I'll give you elaborate details little later. They can shut down the power grids and nuclear plant. Mumbai has lost the power in the last 2 years 2 times. Who did it? Chinese did that. Nuclear plants in Iran were neutralized by the Americans by introducing a malware function called Stuxnet, Stuxnet. The criminal, the youngster, can assume the identity of millions by hacking Aadhaar card. You can murder a person by changing the medical record, or you can murder a person by emptying the insulin, which is automatically put into the blood, or you can start making malfunction of the heart pacemaker. Recently, I saw a Malayalam movie on this subject. I forgot the title of the movie, but Mammootty, the very famous actor called Mammootty, is there. CBI 5. Yeah, the movie's name is CBI 5. A minister gets killed in the aircraft while traveling from Delhi to Trivandrum, and somebody had used a remote control to make his pacemaker work faster than necessary, and he dies of heart attack. Fantastic movie. Kindly have a look at it. Next one. But don't try to do cyber murder. I want to warn you, all of you. We can trace you. We can trace you. In the movie also, the criminal gets traced. So don't try to do that. That's my statutory warning as a policeman. Next one. These are all the individuals getting into crime. I'll elaborately speak in one minute for each of them. Next one. So mobile recharge is when you go to recharge in a shop, they can introduce malware function. They can introduce pornographic pictures and start harassing or blackmailing. And it happens mostly in the villages. Cities also it can happen if you are a gullible girl or a boy. Next one. Debit card cloning, coming closer to you in a petrol pump or a hotel or in the airport and all. They can take a copy or they can put a skimmer in the ATM and take a copy and start decamping with all your money in the bank account. Next one. Keylogger is a malicious program. So if that is introduced in your system, then whatever key I log to open, my password is available for the criminal who has introduced keylogger into my system. How do they introduce the system? By remote control using a system called Pegasus. Now, much better system than Pegasus have come. So those systems are entering into our systems without any knowledge. They don't leave any trace. We can't even know that it was introduced into my system because they are much more sophisticated, created by the Israelis. The name of the company is NSO. Next one. This is SMS spoofing. Spoofing SMS and introducing malicious program or a malware into your system. Next one is call spoofing, like voice is imitated, mimicked. Your mother or father calling you, asking you that so-and-so got into an accident, so come to so-and-so hospital. You will go running. You will be kidnapped from there and they can do whatever ransom or other extortion or whatever they can do. So whenever anyone gives such a call, you stop that, you give another call, verify, and then only go running. If any friend of yours, when it happens to us who are earning money, that I got stuck in London, send me £1,000. Immediately people respond and send it. That is actually hacking. His contact has been hacked. All the contacts are sent that email and people start sending money to that account. Next one. Ransomware is your data. Your data means, okay, if you're a student, your data may not be valuable. But if a CEO, his data in the laptop or in the hand phone is frozen, that is encrypted, and he can't use it, his life is lost. So even in Mumbai, this is happening now. Encrypting data and asking for money. It is happening in Mumbai in a big way. Next one. So beware of that. Cyber stalking is chasing you in the real world is stalking. And in the cyber area, if somebody is harassing you by chasing everywhere, that is called cyber stalking. It's a crime under Indian Penal Code as well as under the IT Act 2000. Go to the police and get it solved. Next one. Picture morphing. Anybody's picture can be made into a dance also. For example, this picture, you can see it is George Bush. Slowly he is becoming Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Donald Trump is singing in Bhojpuri and dancing also, moving his hips. All that can be done by using a software for morphing. So any picture coming to you or any other videos coming to you about public personalities or unknown people, kindly do not forward it blindly to others, because 99.5% of such things making fun of others is all created by people who are trying to defame them. Next one. This is profile hacking. It happens when your email or social networking is hacked by a stalker or a hacker who then compromises it and misuses it for crimes. Next one. This online game. People who are feeling lonely get into this online game and lose money. And these games like PUBG or Blue Whale, where at the end of 15 days, the concerned person is asked to go and jump from the 15th floor or 20th floor or go and kill somebody. I request all of you, if you are fond of movies, please see that movie called The Guilty Minds. I think it is available in Hotstar. So there, the second episode, they show a young person like you, exactly like you, college-going boy. He hires a Ola car, Uber car, and stabs the driver 30 times for nothing and kills him. Why? Because he was playing a game called Blue Whale. So see that movie. It's a fantastic movie. There is so much to learn. Guilty Mind. Next one. Job call letter, I mentioned about it earlier. TCS, RBI, huge companies' names are being misused. And unfortunately, they are unable to go to the government and get it stopped. It is beyond the capacity of anybody. Next. Deep fake is again a technique that is used to combine and superimpose new images on the existing image. That's what I mentioned about Donald Trump or anybody. They can create videos and make them dance and sing, all for vulgar things or otherwise. Next. Dating website. Since we are all in the age of dating, be careful. Anybody can be emotionally manipulated, boy or a girl, both, by smooth talkers on the dating sites. When you go for the first dating or anything, take somebody with you so that you know who it is. It could be a criminal and he will be masquerading as a young, bright, good-looking person by putting somebody else's picture, and you could be taken for a ride in the garden path. Be careful about the dating websites. Next one. Camera hacking, that is, now I am talking to you through a camera, but how about this camera being started by somebody in the middle of the night and recording the activities which young people indulge in the middle of the night, whatever it is. So they can later extort money by blackmailing them. So your camera has to be covered always with a small plastic paper which moves, so that anybody hacking your camera by using a malicious malware, your camera will not show what you are doing. Please do that, all of you. Next one. Social trolling. It's become a full-time profession now. Just the other day, I saw this guy, Zelensky and his wife, giving some intimate pictures. I mean, like very normal husband and wife kind of pictures in the magazine called Vogue, the Vogue, V-O-G-U-E, fashion magazine. But millions and millions of people have done trolling. Nupur Sharma mentioned something about Prophet, and millions of people were trolling, and they were giving threats, death threats to her. So various things like that are happening. So my idea is stay away from commenting on others. Also stay away from doing trolling yourself. You will get trolled a million times again. One word from you, thousands of people will be swooping on you. Stay away from such activity. It will make your life miserable. Next. Cyberbullying is a crime in the IPC as well as in the IT Act 2000. You can read. It is the use of technology to harass, threaten, embarrass, or target another person. Online threats are mean, aggressive, or rude texts, tweets, posts, or messages. All of them count as cyberbullying. Go to the police, you will get relief immediately. Next one. These are all various examples of young people taking their lives because they have taken to addicted to gaming and various other things. Since the time is running out, I will not go into details. But newspapers, I've taken all from newspapers only, India Today, Tribune, Times of India. So you will get them. Next one. Read newspaper. I request all of you to read one newspaper at least Indian Express. So this is about the gaming disaster and how during pandemic, people have become psychologically disturbed. So online gaming in India is expected to be worth 15,500 crores by year 2023. So don't get into that. That is my warning. Next one. This is a deadly blue whale game. I mentioned about it. So let us not go into that. Next one. SolarWinds attack is the biggest one. I had about 20 such attack examples were there. I deleted it last night, but this is the biggest ever attack, considered amongst the worst cyber espionage incidents ever suffered by the United States. Some of the biggest and most important organizations globally, including NATO, Government of UK, and European Parliament, Microsoft, were repeatedly they were affected. According to intelligence, the hacking group Cozy Bear, that is the hacking group, allegedly backed by Russia, was part of this classic supply chain attack, which involved more than 200 organizations worldwide. Bas, you can read more about it You will learn more about it. That's the homework. You can learn that. Next one. So here, earlier, now the Mumbai police has become smart. They are telling they are solving 85% of the crimes. But the year before last year, it was only 15%. Now their image, they are building a good image. So 85% they claim is being solved. Next one. Work from home is causing increased number of cyber attacks because of in 2020, India reported 1.6 million cases related to cyber security, which was 3 times more than the previous year. All the data is given here. So that is a problem. Work from home is a major psychological issue. Next one. Now it is 50-50%. Ransomware, I mentioned earlier, how one encrypts your data and asking for money. It increased year by year 64%. Of course, the CEOs and others are the victims, not you. Next one. So web-borne threats doubled in India. Earlier, Dr. Sanjay Mishra mentioned about India being a favorite country. The number of web threats in Q2 increased by a factor of 2 when compared to Q1 in 2021. Between April and June 2021, Kaspersky, that's a Russian-based company, products detected and blocked around 8.3 crore different internet-borne cyber threats in India compared to the number of threats detected in the earlier time, blah, 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 blah. That was 3.75 crores. This time it was 8.3 crores, more than double. So India is the most hot favorite for others to come and play, because Indians are blindly getting into varieties of internet activities without any caution. Next one. So I am cautioning you now. Cloud hacking. Everyone thinks putting every data in cloud is very protected. It is not true. India is now ranking second only to the US in most security threats on the cloud. You may not be using much cloud, except that you may be storing your data on cloud. But companies store their entire data in cloud and it could be hacked. Next one. This is what earlier I mentioned. Data protection can become a big time job for you. It is $170.4 billion as on today. You could all learn about it and become data security professionals. Next one. Apps, your mobile apps, you can start your AC, you can start your air conditioner, you can start so many things, but then can be done by somebody else also. Your car also can be run by somebody. So you can see in a house, we can switch on the lights, we can open the lock, we can start the water heater sitting in your office. But somebody else can also hack and they can also do the same. And you could also suffer. Next one. This you can read. Man gets pawn on phone and extortion message from a woman. Next one. This is about a blackout. The minister Nitin Raut had mentioned. This happened in October 2020. Chinese had done that as a warning. Next one. This is 100 million credit card and debit cards were leaked. It is in August 2020 for $40,000. So all the data from Make My Trip, Swiggy, various other things went away into the open. In the dark web, even now, if you go, you will not come out. I'm warning you people, don't go to dark web. But all this data of credit cards, weapons, narcotics, pornography, everything is available. But I'm warning you again, if you get into dark web, you will not come back alive. Next. So this is that famous Jamtara. There is a movie called Jamtara on Netflix. See that. How uneducated boys and girls do work from this village and earn millions and millions of rupees, not dollars, millions and millions of rupees. They call you and threaten you saying that we are ATM headquarters or SBI main branch and this and that and all that. They come up with new and newer techniques every day. They frighten people and take away CVV or the OTP and rob the money from your bank account. Next. This is the equivalent, Jamtara in Romania, a village where 1 lakh people live and they live very luxuriously. You can see the cars and others. So they live luxuriously because the entire crowd is doing only cyber crime, nothing else. Next. Cyber attack politics, we can go a little faster, Kashmira. This is your Vladimir Putin helping Donald Trump in winning an election last time. That is when Obama left his job, Donald Trump won. There was an inquiry by the FBI director. They proved it. Next one. This is the Home Secretary at that time with Obama, and her email was hacked by a man called Guccifier, a woman maybe, Guccifier 2.0, and leaked thousands and lakhs of her emails. Next one. Erdogan is a very deadly man. He is the president of Turkey. He is playing a very key role in the war between Russia and Ukraine. He is giving lots of drones to Ukraine. And his own email was hacked, and 3 lakh internal emails were leaked. Next one. And this is a $1 billion robbery. I wanted to tell you more about it. About 6 years before, the bank, RBI, Reserve Bank of Bangladesh, had kept in the Federal Reserve of New York, and criminals allegedly from North Korea worked in Mauritius and hacked the system of the RBI, that is Reserve Bank of Bangladesh, RBB, and ordered Federal Reserve to release $1 billion in Manila, and they walked away with $830 million on a Monday morning. 6 years, nobody has detected, and not a single dollar has been recovered. So they are using this money to buy better system and better software and better hardware. So this is an undetected case. In our own hometown, Pune, Cosmos Bank was robbed of 94 crores somewhere around the same time. 4 years or 5 years, no detection has happened. Next. Cyber spying is a way of life. People are spying on each other, corporates, companies, and various others. So you have to be careful about your password management. Next one. Cyber cryptocurrency is hacked. Tokyo Crypto Exchange was hacked, and lots of millions of dollars lost. Next one. So this is Yahoo hack. This is a very old news, 2, 3, 4 years before it was hacked. Next one. This is online festive activities. They hack into your system and take away money. It is increasing. It is increasing by the day. Next one. This is about Dr. Reddy's. During the COVID vaccine time, they hacked this system and they started demanding money. That is a Hyderabad-based COVID action center. Next one. Supermarket portal, and they leaked all the data credit card systems numbers were $40,000. All of us can be victims. Next one. Disinformation about social media. I mentioned so much about social media earlier. So fake news. That Zubair, if you remember that Zubair was arrested, 6 crimes were registered in the UP police and others. Supreme Court gave him blanket bail. If you are reading newspaper, his news was that only that he was arrested for his job was alt fake. He ran a company to check on fake news and tell you. So kindly don't forward anything which you get from anybody, because they are all fake news. And Zubair was running that system where you can check with him as to whether what I got is a fake news or not. So please don't indulge in forwarding. That's my request to all of you. Next one. Cyber security is a big challenge with 5G and IoT. IoT means Internet of Things, and 5G in India already auction has taken place. Already our flights, Air India went to USA. They could not land because they were not compatible to 5G systems working there. So here, the opportunity for the thieves will be much, much better, because we'll be lagging behind. So be careful about that. Next one is quantum computing. Billions of dollars are used now for building super power computers, but the criminals who got away with the Bangladesh bank can buy this faster to take us and cheat us or rob us or take our money. So you have to be careful again. Next one. Vehicles can be driven and crashed by the remote control. Somebody running behind can control your car, the speed, brake, etc., etc. Next one. Data privacy, I mentioned earlier. You can do data protection and earn $170 billion. Next one. Solution is being smart. Run this video. You got a video here. Kindly see that. Right? He's taken the chabi, is gone. What happened to the video? I'm not able to see. Kashmira ji. We can skip the video. Can we skip the video and go to the next one? Kashmira. Hello. Kashmira, can you skip that? Yeah, thank you. If you are all in trouble for cyber helpline, there is a number in Mumbai. You can all note down and share it with your parents perhaps. This is 98208-10007. For in the nationally cyber helpline, they have created one number 1930. And also there is various other email IDs they have given. I can share it with Dr. Sanjay Tiwari and one can resort to that. That is that CERT. There is an organization called CERT-in. So such kind of people can be approached for help. But you can go to Mumbai Police to start with. And there is a cyber crime cell, a police station in BKC. I had created it when I was joint CP. Later as CP also, I improved it. Next one. Next one. This is all about awareness. On the internet, you have to create your password. I have given you an example. You can see DEV in capital, then put an asterisk mark, Anand in small letters, @ any number, underscore, PS, no computer can crack this password in 1,000 years, I can tell you. What normally we use 1, 2, 3, 4 or ABC or Mala, Gita, Rama, something like that we use. There anybody can open that. So use a tough password and change it every now and then, 3 months or 2 months or whatever. Use privacy settings every time you update your security system. Privacy setting opens up. Make sure your internet connection is not free. फुकट में मिलता है तो वो ले लेंगे. It can be hacked. So think before clicking on any spam mail. After that, your entire system goes in the control of the criminals. So the example is whatever mails coming with an attachment with .doc, .executive, .dot, all that. I've given you an example. You can see that. Be careful what you are posting on the online about yourself, your family, your others. You can be harassed. Next one. These are all about, don't install any software just because it's free. And firewall and other things, you have to pay for it and update it. Never trust a link sent to you by an unknown person. So like that. Next one. This is about shopping. Be careful about which is the shop, which is a reputed market and all that. Lots of fake things have come and thousands of lakhs of rupees are being taken away. So be careful about that. Next one. Then this is about health and well-being. I'll skip this. Next one. This is about investment. I think as children, you don't have investments, but then the professors who are hearing should be very, very careful about what they are investing. Please check whether the dealer is a SEBI registered authorized intermediary. Next one. So this is that famous broken window theory. One glass is broken means the entire structure will collapse one day because the pigeons, other animals will come inside. and the building will collapse. So you have to repair it. The chain is as strong as the weakest link, as they say. That is true in the cyber internet thing also. Next one. So with that, I take one more, 1.5, 2 minutes more on talking about a new initiative which I had done in the year January 2018. We wanted to rescue food which was going waste in marriages, in offices, college canteen, and other places. We started running a van with a number which is given there in the logo. Read that number, 8655580001. I request all of you to do me a favor of visiting that website, rotibankindia.org, and you can show thumbs up or whatever it is, our Kashmira is doing that, that one, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. I don't do that, she does. So you can visit and see what we are doing. But what we are doing is this. Next one. So here we are feeding poor children in Mumbai. Every day we are feeding 11,500 people. When we started feeding them in schools, in COVID time, the schools were closed and they went into their slums. When we went to slums, their parents were also asking for food. We started giving them. So in the COVID time alone, we have given 84 lakh meals. We have given so far 94 lakh meals. Next one. This is what we have got branches now in Chennai, Coimbatore, Nagpur, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Cuttack. In each place, there is a retired Director General of Police who is running this as a branch of ours, and we help them in launching the branch, Roti Bank branch, Hyderabad, Cuttack. Cuttack is the newest one, and they are all trying to feed, and we are driving. We are putting up a fight against hunger in India. In this COVID time, 830 million Indians went into hunger, and government was giving them some free ration for 57,000 crores in the budget, and we are paying taxes for that. Next one. So this is I told you in 18 and 19, we were picking up food from leftover, and we fed about 10 lakhs of people. But in 20, 21, 22, we have given 84 lakh meals in all in the country. The number in the top is given only is Mumbai. That doesn't have the, you can read the first line, meals served so far in Mumbai. So the figures look less because it's only about Mumbai. Next one. So this is the children. Every day I get about 10,000 pictures. Every day in the cloud we have put. We give them 5 rotis, rice, dal, sabji, and a banana, a fruit. And these children here, Jeevan Dara in Mankur, we started giving them Horlicks and an egg every day. And we measured their weight, height, chest, etc., etc. And after 3 months, when we checked last week, there is a remarkable improvement of children putting on 2.5 kilos or 3 kilos of weight and things like that. It's a very, very remarkable achievement for the slum children. We are taking them away from malnutrition and its evil effects. Next one. So these are all. I don't want anything from you, but you do visit that this left-hand side below. You can see the Instagram, Twitter, and other things, and you can show your thumbs up and you can show your support. We don't want any money from you or any uncooked grains. Next one. Next one. So that's it. Me, when I was an old man working as the Commissioner of Police, I used to look like this. I used to be worrying a lot because so many things were happening. With that, this is my email ID. Anybody wanting to connect with me can always connect on dsiba100@gmail.com. Thank you, Dr. Mishra, and thank you, Professor Neha and others. Thanks a lot.
Sir.
I can't answer any technical question because I am a postgraduate in economics. Go ahead, madam.
Okay. Sir, thank you, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very well, very well.
Yes, sir. Sir, with your permission, can we start question answer session box?
I said,
Sir, I put in some question in Zoom meeting chat box, so you can see from there.
no, I can't see anything, madam. You have to ask. You have to monitor.
Okay,
Can
okay, sir.
Kashmira ask? Kashmira, can you see the chat box?
Okay.
No, we'll
Sir,
ask Kashmira. I can't see any chat box here.
sir,
Yes, sir,
I
yes,
will
I
ask
can.
you.
No,
Sir,
let Kashmira
question
do it, madam.
first.
Kashmira,
Arya Joshi, madam, let Kashmira, madam, do the
Huh.
needful.
Okay.
Do
There are
that.
some
Okay,
questions which are put on the chat box, and there are some
she can
questions
read.
on
She
the
is a
YouTube.
youngster.
Yes, yes. There are
Okay,
some
sir.
questions on the YouTube also.
No, why I said no, Dr. Sanjay Mishra?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Her voice, the professor's voice is breaking continuously.
Yes,
I'm not
yes,
able
sir.
to
Yes,
hear
sir.
well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because her internet is
Unstable. Yes, sir. Yes,
that's
sir.
why I said Kashmira will do that.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Okay.
Kashmira, please ask questions.
Okay, sir. Good morning. First question is, what should we do in case of our devices get hacked and our private information gets taken?
You change your device, change your email, change your account, change your password, change everything, and then go to the police station and register a case. And how much they are able to do. They have got a lot of technology development these days, and they will try and help. But those number of cases are increasing. Each officer is having hundreds of such cases. So they are all struggling with that. So they will not be able to help you much, but you can become more safer. If you are hacked, it means your password was weak. If you hack, it means that you have allowed somebody else to have access to your system by giving an easy access to them. So the only way to start with is to see that you are not hacked again. And since you are all young people, there is nothing much to threaten you, and no data can be taken away and things like that. But you can always, if you have heard my lecture, I gave you strong passwords, 10 digits, 12 digits, 15 digits. Nobody on earth can hack you unless you give access to somebody. Okay. So when you're hacked, change all the systems, change all the passwords, change all the email IDs, and change your systems and go to the police and register a case. How much they can help, I can't guarantee, because they are besieged with so many thousands of such cases. People are getting hacked because people are gullible and they are very knowledgeable, but they are very ignorant. I hope you understand what I'm saying. They are very knowledgeable, but they are very ignorant about certain basic hygiene. That is, keeping a good password, changing the password, not giving away to others. This basic hygiene they're lacking. And also people are greedy to download free data, free network, free everything, free, anything coming free, they jump at it, which is wrong. You have to buy whatever you want to buy, you have to buy. Next one.
Second question is, which is the nearest agency where we go immediately to register complaint after cyber attack?
Online registration in the Mumbai police. I gave you the number, two numbers I gave. No, Kashmira, can you read it out?
Yes, sir.
Can you read out to the people who asked the question?
The number is for Mumbai 9820810007 and national number is 1930.
Other thing is cybercrime police station in BKC or online. You can check on Mumbai Police website. That is mumbaipolice.org. If you can go there, you will get all the details. You will get the email ID of the DCP crime, and you will get the DCP crime means cybercrime and various other officers. You can get immediate help from them. Next one.
Third question is, many people not ready to approach police complaint because of fear or unawareness. What we do for this?
Fear. You read www.phobialist.com. It gives you 530 varieties of fear you are suffering from. So to go away from fear, you have to run towards fear, and you can't run away from fear. If you are afraid of police, nobody can help you. Police is not there to eat you alive. And particularly when you are a victim, what can the police do to you? I don't understand. Why should be when you are not the criminal? Why should you be afraid of police? I don't understand the question. If you are a victim and if you have suffered the loss, why should you be afraid of police? Police should be afraid of you in that case because they have not been able to protect you. So don't be afraid of police. They are your friends. You are paying for them salary. So go to them. And you being a college student, if you are afraid, what about uneducated people? Go to police and talk to them politely. There can't be anybody better than the Mumbai police. If you talk to them politely and nicely, Mumbai police is absolutely helpful. Otherwise, tell them, I'll join the IPS and become your boss. Is that a good solution? Okay, next one.
What are the early signs that suggest that our system has been hacked?
You start getting all the requests like, send me $1,000 and all your contacts will be told all about your deeds and misdeeds. So, your system has been hacked. All your father, mother, sister, brother, all of them will get a lot of things about you. That means you have been hacked. Or somebody will send you a request saying that pay me 50,000 rupees so that I will not expose all your activities in your in that contact list. See, please understand. They frighten you by saying that I hacked into your system. I have your list of contacts. I will mention about all wrongdoings which you are doing to all your contacts. That is extortion. That is shaming you, trying to shame you. That means your system has been hacked. That's it. Simple.
Next question is, what precautions can we take to avoid such circumstances?
I have told you in my presentation. Why are you asking this question? I told you can be smart, keep your phone clean, don't get into deep dark web and other things. Keep your password strong, 10, 12 digits. Don't visit wrong things. Do not download all the email attachments which are sent by unknown people. I gave you all the whole 1 hour. I was talking to you about Ramayana, and now you are asking me how Ram and Sita are connected. Are they brother and sister? I hope you are not offended by my answer, but that is it. आपने रात भर रामायण सुन के सुबह पूछ रहे हैं राम और सीता का रिलेशनशिप क्या है? I hope Dr. Sanjay Mishra is not objecting to my example.
No, sir, I'm not objecting at all. I would request. It's a fact. It's a fact.
नहीं, 1 hour तोड़ फाड़ के मैंने ये बोला है, चिल्लम चिल्ली किया. My wife's eardrums are broken, and now you are telling me what precautions I can take. That's what I have been shouting since morning, 9 o'clock.
I would request the faculty members to only take those questions which are relevant now, as well as the questions which really need to be answered by sir. Sir, there is something around from my side.
Yeah.
Sir, as you have mentioned in the last 3 slides about the Mumbai Roti Bank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, sir, I wanted to understand whether we as an organization can join this movement started by you, Mumbai Roti Bank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how as a college can we nothing but just work together, and in what manner can we support it,
you know, sir, we don't have a presence in Mira Road, Bayandar as of now.
Okay.
If you allow a place to be run as a kitchen, and somebody can help us to run a kitchen, we can produce food there, and we can start giving it to poor people. Your college children can go and identify the beneficiaries in the slums and schools and other places, and we can start giving food to them. And we can also ask your students to volunteer to go and serve the food which is cooked and served by us.
Okay.
And also your children can ask the societies where they live, start a campaign of giving us the grains, food grains like rice, dal, and oil and things like that, with which we can cook food. And they can start a campaign of collecting money by way of group funding, what is called what is it called? Crowdfunding. Yeah, the correct word is crowdfunding. They can do that, and money can be put directly by visiting the website. If you visit our website, there is a scanning code. A code is there. You can scan it and you can deposit money through Paytm or GPay and things like that.
Okay.
So people can be made aware that there is a Roti Bank, and if people have excess food in your area, they can call this number 86555 and 8001. Our van, which is located in your college, can go and if inside your college you don't want to do it, identify a place outside, and we can start a kitchen, and we can start doing all these activities.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the information.
Sir,
1 minute. Hold on. you can claim full system credit for that. And we will start giving a certificate to those people who have worked for certain number of hours.
Okay. Okay, sir.
You can keep a log and say you work for 10 hours a month or like that. We can give them a certificate with which they can get admission in USA, UK and other places. And even when you go for a job, this social cause, if they had done something worth for a social cause, they will get credit in their employment or a further admission and things like that.
Okay.
We
Thank
can
you, sir.
start an MOU. We can think
Yes,
of an MOU. Kashmira, if you have an MOU with an NSS director, and our records will be there, we can check it and send it to Dr. Sanjay Tiwari.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you.
I'll do that.
Thank you
We
very
can
much.
get into an MOU with
Sir,
the
two
college.
more questions. Sir, two more questions from students.
3 more questions.
Sir, one question is from student. So, sir, what type of punishments for cyber criminals? Means how many years jail and how many years penalty, money penalty, etc.
Madam, if I give a slap to somebody, it will be a non-cognizable crime. It will be only 2 slaps from the police. But if I murder somebody, I will be hanged in the rope. I will be killed. So like that, in the cyber crime also, differing upon the intensity of the crime, the punishment varies. It can be 5 years, it can be 10 years, it can be fine, it can be so many things, depending upon what. I told you about cyber murder. If you do a cyber murder, you will get hanging. If you do cyber bullying, you will get maybe 1 month jail or warning or fine and things like that. If you are a repeated offender, if you repeatedly go on doing a crime, you will get enhanced punishment. So I request all of you to read Indian Technology Act 2000, IT Act 2000, not income tax. Information Technology, Information Technology Act 2000. That is the law. You can download it and give it to them. They can see in their mobile only. Next question, ma'am.
Sir, now I request to Professor Pratibha ma'am to please take handover. Pratibha ma'am, please. Thank you, sir.
You wanted to ask 2 questions. You asked only 1.
Okay, sir, I covered both questions.
Okay,
sir, how much money penalty for cyber criminals?
No. Each section varies, madam. From section 1 to 100, the punishment varies. The number of months and years will vary. The fine also will vary. It will change. Like if I take a blade and cut somebody, it will be, let us say, 1 month jail. But if I cut the neck and kill him, it will be 20 years jail. You understand, no? It differs from crime to crime. Same way, Information Technology Act also, the crime, how intense the crime is, how serious the crime is, the punishment will be more and more. I told you the reference. Information Technology Act 2000 can be read by anybody by downloading it in the internet.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Thank
one
you.
question just arrived. Can you explain some your experiences about 2611 attack?
1 more lecture, madam. In 1 minute, I can't explain. I will do a PPT for 1 hour. Okay. Dr. Sanjay Tiwari.
Sir, am I audible? Hello? Sir,
Yes,
is it
sir.
audible?
Yeah.
Sanjay Mishra, sir.
Sir,
Hello.
Sanjay Mishra, not Tiwari. Tiwari is the college.
Is a college.
One more session on 2611 I will do, but I need at least 40 to 60 minutes.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
I will do that.
Yeah.
Anytime you
Audible to you? Hello?
Okay.
Neha miss, I would request you to now kindly just propose a vote of thanks. And
Sir, one more question from my side. Just wanted to ask one last question from my side.
Neha, already we are running short of time now. Please. Okay. If at all sir permits for the last question.
I permit.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. So the question is that how we can identify a mail or a message with a malicious link from the bank or from any other site?
Madam, anything suspicious, you delete it. And if you know the person who has sent a mail or a SMS or WhatsApp, they will call you saying that why have you not replied by mail? You understand what I'm saying? I gave you example of any mail coming with, let us say, D Sivanandan at the dot dot or dot executive exe. I gave you all the examples. Those such mails should all be deleted. And any email which you doubt, which is coming from suspicious source, delete it. And if it is sent by your brother or father or brother or anybody, they will call you and say, why have you not given a reply to my email? Acha, it is your email. Now I will open. That is how it should be done. Okay. Any suspicious mail, you delete it from your system. Don't allow it to hang around.
Can I use the word not just alert citizen, but the students of today's generation should be alert digital citizen? Hello.
Yes, sir.
I nothing, I just use the word alert digital citizen of this country, because not just alert citizen, but on the digital platform also you have to be very much alert. You have to take utmost care before opening around any kind of suspicious mail, as well as keeping around all the things. You should have around strong password, as sir has already mentioned. You should keep check around on your activities on the digital platform. That is very, very important.
Can I say one line, sir, with your
Please,
permission?
sir. Please, sir.
See, I want to tell all the professors and the students, kindly use the internet for your benefit and for your profit. Whereas if you allow others to use you, you become the product. They start selling bed sheets and pillow covers and various other things, you know. So you don't become a product. You use your internet only for your education. You want to know about information technology, go to the internet, open and see, but don't allow them to sell bed sheets and various other things to you. That is what is happening. If you go to internet and start using it on your Instagram, LinkedIn and Facebook and taking pictures, you know, all that if you do, you are wasting your life. That's what I will say. As a student or as a professor, you should get benefit out of IoT. IoT should not get benefit out of you by selling advertisements. No, I hope Dr. Mishra, you are in with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. True, sir. True.
Next one, sir.
Sir, with the permission, we'll come to the end of this particular session.
Yes, sir.
And I would request around Professor Neha Kulkarni to please take over for the vote of thanks.
Any doubts they have, they could send me an email on
Neha, am I audible?
Yes.
I would request you to kindly go with the vote of thanks.
Yes, sir.
Vote of thanks. Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Assistant Professor Pratibha ma'am to propose the formal vote of thanks. Over to you, Pratibha.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello? Okay. Good morning, everyone. We are here for a webinar on a cyber security organized by BSc IT and CS Department of Sri SLRTDC Degree College, Mira Road. I, Assistant Professor Pratibha Sai of BSc IT and CS Department, on the behalf of department, consider this occasion as an honor and privilege to extend my vote of thanks on this webinar. I would like to thank this opportunity to extend gratitude to our guest speakers of the day is Mr. Shivanandan sir for his informative session and sharing the knowledge of cybersecurity. I would like to thank Public Concern Government Trust to providing such a eminent personality to guide our student. I would like to extend my sincerely thanks to the principal sir of Sri SLRTDC Degree College, Dr. Sanjay Mishra, for his kind support and guidance. I would also like to thank Assistant Professor Neha Kulkarni, in charge of BSc CS, and Assistant Professor Kshitija, in charge of BSc IT, for his continuous support. Apart from his, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all participants present today. I hope you had all faithful learning. I would also like to thank all teaching and technical department team for its support and contribution in the success of the webinar. Thank you once again all. Have a nice day.
So thank you very much, sir, for
Thank
such
you,
an
sir.
informative session, sir, and to accept our invitation and be on the virtual platform. And someday, sir, surely I would
will
request you to please come over here
I'll
personally.
come, sir.
Yes,
Next
sir.
session,
Be our
next
guest, sir.
se-
Be our guest.
Next session, whenever you want, I'll do on 2611. Okay?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And thank you very much to Saili Kadam, madam, as well as the
Kashmira.
people around from Kashmira, madam, from PCGT. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you to all the professors. Thank you to all the students for making this webinar a success. And thank you very much once again to Shivanandan sir for making it very, very informative and giving lot of examples, as well as taking around the questions of the students and answering each and everything. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir. Have a
Have a
great
nice
day.
day. Have a nice day. Have a great day, sir. Thank you very much.